In the spirit of reconciliation, a happening acknowledges the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their rich history of storytelling. This performance is taking place and being beamed out to the world from the land of the Boonwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respect to their elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today.
Art is dead. 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 Art is dead since it was commercialized by Warhol, peddling soup cans and glorifying factories. Art is dead. When art was codified, when Basquiat was lifted out of obscurity to represent a whole generation. Art is dead. Art is dead since it became clickified by Lady Gaga wearing a meat dress to get paparazzi snaps and clicks on the gram. I was the first to wear a meat dress in my 1971 piece, Me at Hook. Art is dead, but art can be resurrected. Art can be revived. I am she.
I am the artist. Welcome to the first happening of a series of 3 of my new work entitled No Evil. This one is called Mizaru, See No Evil, in which the artist, myself, in tribute to Anna Mendieta's Siluetas, will disappear. Now my assistant Kennedy has told me that I must do a few housekeeping notes at the top. If you're not already, we suggest logging into Twitch so you can interact in the chat. She also says, please feel free to use emotes. She must mean to feel emotes, which I completely agree with. And don't forget to follow. Follow your heart. So, for Mizaru, I had asked Kennedy to set it up that you may be able to share your own transcendental visions with me so that we can both disappear into this shared dream. She says the instructions are on screen. With that, let us begin. Happening 1, Mizaru. All part of the discovery. We begin where all begin, in the womb. Kennedy, is this one of the transcendent? Now this is what I wanted it to be. What? No more spiders! Do you hear me? No more spiders! This is meant to be about transcendentalism and becoming something more than yourself. More than... Don't you understand? This is about art and really unpacking the human experience. And social media can be used for good instead of evil. And what you're doing... Oh. I have to change... Oh, dear. Where's he gone? Where's he... I'm sorry. It's just that I have a real soft spot for small dogs. So I get easily distracted when they're around. Very sorry. We begin... Who's that? We begin again. We all begin in the womb, and then eventually we move to the brain. But once we age, we realize it's a small dog. Could you put a small dog there, Kennedy? Kennedy, put a small dog there. Is that a dog, Kennedy? Oh, I remember that. Yes, my son was about the right age for Gumby. I remember. Sorry. Serious art. First, we come from the womb, and then we end up at the brain, and then once we grow older, we realize the heart. Oh, this is my favorite movie. God, I love Goose. He's great. Yeah. We start in the womb. Then we go to the mind. And then as we grow older, we realize the heart. See, this is what I mean by transcendental. I don't understand what this is. You think this is a joke to you? Is that what you think this is? This is serious. Is my son here? Canvas, if you are watching right now, do not try to undermine my art like you have done every time. he disappoints me. Because, you know, he was born out of the most beautiful experience. My best piece ever was my work creation, where I invited a bunch of people over to watch over the course of 9 months as I created something. A human, my son. And then he was born, and then he liked trucks and cars instead of painting, and then, God, as he got older, then he wanted to play football, and he wanted to be a linebacker, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. And then he went to university. He went to Melbourne University. Oh, so good, Melbourne University. And now what does he do? He's an accountant. The scourge of the earth. So, Canvas, if you're watching, I would like you to respect my art, support your mother, okay? Or no more Gumby. Mendieta, Siluetas, was about femininity and womanhood and its connection to nature. My Mizaru happening is about my connection to the digital world, to you, to all of you. What is that, cheese? Is that egg? Oh, I've seen this on Instagram. This is a tornado egg or something. And it... Kennedy, could you get some tornado eggs made for after this? Yes, I'm quite peckish. I know that I'm in the middle of a stream, but I can't think about food that I want after. Look, I just don't think, Kennedy, you respect me. You and Candace, you're all trying to, you know, it's about, like, just exploring, and part of exploring is wanting to eat, and seeing something and thinking, I could eat that, why don't I eat that? Okay, Kennedy, could you just go back to doing your job? Art. It starts in the womb. Then it goes to the brain. Finally, the heart. Kennedy, it looks like I've left a little blood on the wall. The people at home probably can't see it, but it's just my lipstick, okay? It's smeared. It's not blood, Kennedy. Not again. Hasn't happened again. I don't want to talk about that time. No, I don't want to talk about it. No, because then we have to start talking about collateral. I don't want to talk about collateral. I hate collateral. Oh, it's a small dog again. Please share your transcendental images with this. Is that Kennedy? I could really use a tornado egg after this. Please. What do you mean you don't know how to use? Figure it out. It's on YouTube, obviously. Art. God, I'm so distracted. Oh, yes. Okay. Focus. Focus. You can do this. You've been an artist your whole life. Well, almost your whole life. And you want to be taken seriously. You think this is your chance. This is a market that there's not many performance artists that do Twitch. So this is your chance to break in and prove to Yoko and Marina and God rest his soul that you can do it. Okay. Life begins in the Arctic, the womb. The womb. But as we grow older, we think it's in the brain. But soon we realize it is the heart. How did you find this? Kennedy, how did you... No, we're not. We don't want to see. This is. No, this woman doesn't exist anymore. No, she, no, she doesn't. Look, okay. I've got something to admit to you. I was a child star in Hollywood. And my biggest rival was Shirley Temple. And I didn't realize that the key to being cute was to point at yourself. I didn't realize that. It wasn't until I was 20 and 21, 22 that I realized that the key was to point at yourself and then you became cute. So there I was as a 20-year-old. My whole world falling apart. Kennedy, myself, I didn't realize that. I thought that, at 20, when I found out about the pointing thing, I thought that maybe I could bring it into an ingenue age. That I could be an ingenue and do a pointing thing and be cute and have the hair. And I traveled around and I interviewed, and that's what that was. It was an interview at a film festival, some film festival that nobody goes to, nobody saw it in Canada, if you must know. And it didn't work. Apparently my cuteness wasn't good enough, so then I thought that I would get into art. It seemed to be a lucrative way to do nothing. You didn't have to be cute. But then it turns out that art also didn't like the pointing at yourself. Okay, I don't know, what's the point, you know, it's just like, so, you know, I thought maybe it'd be fun to do Siluetas. I haven't disappeared at all. I can't disappear. Everyone looks at me and hates me. They think I'm stupid. This is a man in a river. I could do that. I did do that. Except it was a lake. But I did still call it woman in river. It's just a lake. It was Lake Centrance. I don't know, it's tough to be a woman in art, you know. It seems like nobody really listens to you. They always take time to undermine you. And, I don't know, you know, your son hates you because he thinks you're ridiculous. And he thinks you're making a fool of yourself. When he doesn't realize that this is who I am. This is who I am. You know, this is me exploring the nature of humanity. Is that so hard to believe? That maybe all humans want to disappear into a transcendental blob of color? What did I say? What did I say? Do I have to make it clear to you? Do I have to, this? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, this, you see what this is? You see how it matches up? No, I hate them. What have they ever done for us? What have humans ever done for us? Oh no, I'm undisappearing. Oh God. Oh no. I've run out of paint. Kennedy, what does that say? What does this mean? Formula One management, who has blocked from display on the website or application. Kennedy, I don't know what that means. It's all gobbledygook. I thought, when I said to you, I want them to be able to share their transcendental images, I was thinking like, I don't know, a gust of wind through a maple tree, or fractal images. Like, I was probably expecting like 50 minutes of fractal images, to be honest. And what did I get? Spiders. And not enough small dogs. Unless I haven't been paying attention to the small dog issue. Oh my word. You know, I just don't understand how... I don't understand how to be taken seriously, you know, like, I come up with this great idea. I come up with this idea about, you know, how social media is such a big part of all of our lives, you know, and how, and especially now, especially in this day and age, you know, we're fractured because of the way people behave on it, and so I just think, you know, I thought I've got this great idea. And, you know, I will do it. I will do it happening. And I will, you know, have something to say. And finally, go my dance and my calls, you know. And all I get is this made fun of. Again. Like, is it so much to ask to be an artist in this world? You know? I mean, I feel like other I've looked on here, Mr. Ross is on here, the man with the big hair, that paints the nice. Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to paint some nice sort of, oh, there's a mountain over here. Oh, it's a happy little mountain. Oh, it's a happy little mountain over here. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to see? Huh? Mr. Bob Ross, huh? Oh, it's a lake. Oh, it's got a man standing in the river. But there's the sky. Well, now even my transcendental image is gone, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of even trying to, try something new? Right. I talk to you. Just see. I mean, I don't know who's out there. I just feel like maybe I'm not being heard correctly, maybe I'm being misunderstood, I'm trying to remove evil from the world. I mean, is that a bad thing to do? I mean, I had this whole speech set out. What are you telling me, Kenneth? What do you mean advocate? What do you mean behind the microphone? Kennedy told me that apparently I was standing on the wrong side of the microphone and that might be affecting the experience of the viewers. But isn't this enough for you viewers? I had a whole speech planned out, There was going to be this whole thing about the journey of humanity and how by the end of a human's life, that saying where it's like, the riddle, the one that's like, what starts by crawling and then walks on 2 legs and then walks on 3. It was going to be that, but like way better. And it was going to be better because it was going to say this thing about, everyone wanting to disappear at the end. Kennedy, why is this Formula 1 thing still up? Can't you click around or something? Oh, there's a small dog on screen. Oh, he's gone. He was very small though, lots of heads of dogs. Kennedy, I mean, look, my literal dress is falling off of my person. Why didn't you warn me that paper would probably get thin from all the paint? Kennedy, I swear to God, I don't know why you have joined. Yes, I know it's a university credit. There's going to be this whole speech about how eventually, at the end of life, humans want to disappear. And then we want to, I don't know, end up as dust or dirt or something. But we start out in the womb, which is the femininity thing, the womanhood thing, the Mendieta thing. Then we move on to the brain, to the heart, and then eventually to dust. Is that so crazy? Why don't you call me back, Yoko? I was looking for tape, but I don't have any. Why do you say nay, Yoko? Are you there? Okay. You can do this. Focus. Remember what you practiced. Remember what you're trying to do, who you're trying to impress. It's not Formula One management that you're trying to impress, whatever that means, Kennedy. Could you? What do you mean they're saying justice for Kennedy? What? For you? Oh, there's a small dog on the screen. Oh, look, he's there. It starts in the womb. But then as we age, it moves upwards to the brain. Till eventually we realize the heart. Oh, a small dog. You know, I don't know who you people are. Kennedy told me that there could be all kinds of people that could see this. And you know, at first I thought maybe you were making fun of me, not taking me seriously. But now I see you're giving me what I want, which is a small dog. Starts in the womb, moves up to the brain, and then we realize it's in the heart, until eventually we choose to disappear, here. Can you put an echo effect on that? No? I'm just trying to complete the job. But clearly everyone wants me to disappear, so I'm just going to. Oh, a small dog. Kapow. I don't understand you Gen Z generation. I was born in the generation where we rode to school on camel. Kennedy, can't you try and click around on this media share thing and fix it? Maybe by Kennedy? Kennedy? Excuse me. Kennedy? Would you try and click on media share on the source page and then go to properties, or even just, I don't know, hide it and unhide it maybe. That might work. Well, there's my transcendental background. Go to properties and try right. Maybe copy that. No, not that far. The URL, yes, copy that. And yes, so now see how it is, Kennedy. And then just go default. Have you copied the URL? Yes, very good. Oh, you missed the H. You silly little girl. Leave this the age. Yes, good. Okay, and then go defaults, and that should get rid of everything. See if that down in the bottom. There you go. So you'd be great at this. And now you've got to put the right URL in again. And see if that does anything. Maybe. Oh, is that the same thing? Well, it's nothing I can do about, unfortunately. Unless, Kennedy, do you want extra credit? Maybe if you go to the browser and then go to, see the top there of the other tab? Yes, Streamlabs, that's the one. And then if you go scroll right up, all the way up. Don't be shy. I know I yelled at you a lot, I'm sorry. But it seems like they really like you. They're talking about justice for you. They're asking for your credentials. Maybe they want to hire you. So if you go to recent events, see recent events. Nope, it's just at the top. Under, yes, that's the one. Okay. Then go media, share. Let's see if you can just play something. You could play, I don't know, find a YouTube clip. What would you like to play, Kennedy? You know what song I love, Kennedy? Shipping Up to Boston. I love that part of the song where it goes, wow, shipping up to Boston, wow. Oh my, oh my. Kennedy, do you know if we, like, how much was the bond, do you think? Is that going to be a problem? Well, it's washable. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know what, I just really kind of just lost it, you know, I feel like I mean, my paper dress is ruined and sticky. I mean, you can't tell, but my hair looks like the Joker. And my setup has fallen down. You can't see my dog anymore. I can't get the videos working anymore. It just feels like, you know, maybe this idea to disappear. I don't know, maybe it was silly. Could you even hear that? It was silly, it was stupid. It just takes me back to those days where I was on the Paramount lot, and I was there, and I was doing what I thought was cute, you know? And Shirley Temple, over there, just getting all the attention. And here I was, all I wanted, you know, Shirley always got to do the tricks with the little dog, with the small dogs, you know, it looked like a little wishbone dog, like that little terrier dog that got famous in France after that Oscar movie from 2011 that was called, what was it called? I don't remember, but it was the black and white one. It was basically a student film, but it went for 2 hours and it won Best Picture somehow. Anyway, it was like that little dog, and Shirley got to do the tricks with him. Got to do all the things, all the flips, all the yada yada yada. And there I was, trying to be cute, and I just wanted to do the tricks with the dog. He was so sweet and so cute. Why couldn't I do the tricks with the dog? And Shirley was so mean. She was just so... Is that shipping up to Boston? Oh, it's my favorite band, the Dropkick Murphys. house, and I always kind of wished I'd gone there. Maybe I could have lived there, but I always felt that maybe, they wouldn't accept me because I was too much. Too strange. Trying too hard. That's what Shirley used to always say to me. She'd say, "You are trying too hard. All you have to do is look like this, and it'll work." It never worked for me. It's funny. It's funny how things repeat, your life, you think. They just, you would just be so surprised by the way things come back, it's like you've got lessons to learn. It's like someone's trying to teach you something. And I feel like, Shirley used to say, "You're trying too hard. You're trying too hard to do something different. You just gotta be cute." And then years later, after I was at the factory, I was trying to do things there, that Andy Warhol used to say to me, "You're trying too hard. It's not about that." And then, of course, Yoko would say the same thing. I don't know. It just seems like a lot. No. You promised yourself this time would be different. You wouldn't flake out, and you wouldn't let all this stuff come out. You promised yourself. You promised yourself you wouldn't be like this. It wouldn't be like the glass box time. Where you started texting your ex. You've got to finish what you started. Time to disappear in the tradition of Ana Mendieta's Siluetas. God, this is going to take forever. Who designed this stupid thing? Kennedy, why didn't I make this like a head thing? Why didn't I make it above waist? What do you mean? Oh, I wanted to have a full experience. You wanted it to be a full screen and your full body disappeared. Well, now look. She's not cute! Look at her! She's not even doing anything. Where's her emotion? She's not even acting. Look, what emotion is that? I'm Shirley Temple. I've become such a thing that I get a drink named after me. Well, you know what, Shirley? It's a drink with no alcohol, so who wants that? Mendieta's work, like, it's great and all, but it's just like a photograph of her lying in a field with flowers on her. How is that better than this? You know? How is that taken seriously instead of this? What's the difference? I don't see the difference. I can't see it. There is no difference as far as I'm aware. I guess the benefit of lying in a field with flowers is if you don't feel sticky. Maybe I like feeling sticky. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna finish my Bob Ross. What do you mean I have to communicate with the audience? Don't they just watch Bob do it? I don't want to communicate, Kennedy.
I only follow the muse.
You've been making fun of me this whole time, Kennedy. Are you sure it's not Canvas, my son, in the audience playing all these stupid videos? He knows where my problems are. He knows how to drive the knife. Well, I know how to drive the knife into him. You're an accountant, Canvas. That sucks.
I only follow the muse.
You know, my most disappointing work came out of my best work. Most disappointing, Canvas, my son, came out of my best work, being pregnant. It's just that, you know, people don't know
I only
that being
follow
a
the
model
muse.
is the greatest work of all. I miss him, though. He was very cute. He was very cute when he used to get his
I
shots
only
around.
follow the muse.
And then it was pretty cute when he was a little bit older. He was probably, I don't know, he's probably about 35, maybe 38, when Cars 1 came out, and he was so cute. He used to get his big Cars stuffy, his stuffed toy, he used to ride it around and say, "Ka-chow! Ka-chow!" So cute. It was a shame that he's got a CPA, though. I don't know. It all seems a bit futile. I mean, look at how I started out. It was clean and white, and I had a dress on, and now things are falling off, and I have a bad Bob Ross painting But I guess that's, guess that's how it goes. You plan and plan and plan. You try to be taken seriously, you try to, I don't know, try to have some sense of reason in the world. And you end up looking like a Mardi Gras. You know? Just a big old Mardi Gras. I used to actually auditioned to be the Mardi Gras. I even did the old I did the cute thing. I did exactly what Shirley said, And they passed me over. Which I guess I deserved. I guess what I've learned is that I'm just simple. I guess we're all just a bit simple. Well, as much as I tried, I can leave my mark. I'll leave my mark, but I can't disappear. I've tried. And look what happened. So, what have we learned? Yes. Yes, the artist, I can't even come up with something. I mean, the number one thing that an artist should do is make up a long sentence about what their art is, and I can't even come up with a long sentence about what this all means. I mean, it's just, I don't know, I just feel like, anyways, other people, find it so easy to, make friends and shut up, Kennedy. I don't need to keep a good friend. I need to keep it together. I need to keep it together. Okay? You know what it's like, okay, to have lived the life that you'll learn that, Kennedy, you're young and it'll you know what, I'll just disappear.